So now basically what we're going to learn is a line of best fit, residuals. So what is residual? In simple English, residual means an excess of something. Okay, so what excess are we talking about? Now when you make a prediction and the actual value, there will surely be a difference or maybe no difference. So we're going to look at that. So how to find residual? You basically take the actual value minus the predicted value. Okay, actual value, observed value or actual value is the same thing. All right, observed value or actual value is the same thing. Observed or actual value is whatever given to you in the question, whatever that you see in your table. Okay, minus the predicted. What is minus predicted? Predicted value is the value that you calculate from your line of best fit, whatever you predict. So you will take those two and minus and find a difference in that. So logically now, if your table, your observed value, that means your actual value and your predicted value, the difference is very small, meaning it's good, right? Your prediction is good. Or the difference is no difference, zero. Of course, in the real world, you cannot get it. But if it's zero, then your prediction is accurate. Your prediction is good. That means there is no difference between the actual value and your predicted value, meaning you're doing a good job, huh? Okay, but if your predicted value is not accurate, how do you know that? When the residual is big. That means the difference is big between the actual value and whatever you take out from your equation, you calculate the difference is big, then you know it is not accurate. Okay, this is just logics actually. Okay, your actual and what you predict, if the difference is not big, then good. Difference is big, then you know there's a problem. That means either your relationship is very weak, you cannot predict. Okay, now initially we learned significance of relationship. How to find significance of relationship? Positive, x increase, y increase. Negative, x increase, y decrease, right? Now we're going to talk about significance of residual value. Now your residual value can be positive and negative. Why? How to find residual? Actual minus predicted, right? So if your predicted value is bigger, it will become negative, ma. So it's just like this. So residual when it's positive, why? They just want to know what's the significance. Because prediction is less than actual. Just look at the equation now. If your prediction is smaller, it will be positive. If your prediction is more, it will be negative. That's it. I just want you to put it that way. You can even use the big and small sign. No need to write in full also, no problem. Okay, so what's the significance of the residual? If it's positive, you just write predict. Don't memorize, it's common sense actually. If the prediction is less than actual, then it will be positive. You look at the equation. Okay, if your prediction, if it's negative, your prediction is more than actual. That's how you get a negative value. Understand? Okay, so what's going on in this table here? What are they showing you here? Okay, so basically they're telling you, giving you the x and y. We are actually using the same thing again. So they're giving you the x and y. They've given you the y line of best fit there. So now the predicted time is also there. So the actual time is 281. That means whatever given to you in your table, okay? Predicted time, how to find? You put 1 into the equation and you will get 273.59. You can try it, okay? You will get it. So how to find residual? Actual minus predicted. So you get 7.41. So you will do this. Basically, you are not going to do this in your exams. I'm just showing you how to find residual, okay? Actual is whatever given to you in the table. Like x, let's say now, x equals to 5. X equals to 5. Originally is 252.2, isn't it? What's your predicted value? You will put x equals to 5 into the equation and you will get 254.95. Then how to find residual? Actual minus predicted. So your residual is negative 2.75. What is the significance? Why is it negative? Because predicted is more than actual. That's it. It's actually as okay, just now in the table earlier, they total up the residuals and you see a residual is negative 0.0, I mean negative 0.03, I guess. It is just showing you that there is not much difference. The total residuals is very small, it's close to 0. Okay, so there is not much difference between the actual and predicted, meaning you are doing a good job. Your data is good, your prediction is accurate, and most of the time it will be like that if your relationship is strong. If your relationship is not strong, then you won't get the residual close to 0. It will be trouble. Understand? Okay, so let's look at a small summary here on this slide. All right, how to find residual? Actual minus predicted. Actual is whatever given to you in the table, okay? Predicted is whatever that you calculate from your equation. If the value of the residual is big, prediction not accurate. I explained to you already. The difference between actual and is very big means that means you know you're not on the right track. If your value is small, your residual is small, then it's good. Prediction is quite accurate. Okay, sign. If it's a positive, you know prediction is less than actual. If it's negative, prediction is more than actual. Don't memorize how, you just look at the equation. How to get positive value? If your prediction is smaller, right? How to get negative value? If your prediction is bigger, then it become negative. Okay? Okay, so now we will aim for our residual to always total up to approximately 0. Like just now it was approximately 0, right? Then you know pretty much that it is. You don't worry, you don't need to base. You won't be doing whole table because exam got no time for you to complete the whole table. Unless they give you the table incomplete, you just complete it. Otherwise, you don't worry. Okay, they will only give you one. Okay, can you predict when x equals to 10, what is y? You put the prediction. What's the residual? You write down the residual. What's the significance of the, like that? So you don't have to worry too much. Okay, the position of the line of best, they ask you line of best fit or least square regression line, all same thing. Huh? These three terms are the same thing. I don't want to say, oh, miss, I never heard of it. It's the same thing. Line of best fit, least square regression line. Okay, it's all the same thing. All right. The ideal set of residual is always 0. You always want it to be 0. Ideally, no difference between predicted and actual. All right. So pretty much we have completed chapter 2. There is another small part I haven't completed, which I'm not going to do today for your class. We will do it another day. All right.